one day, you might see me in a whole new way. One day, but still I see that I'm the same OJ. One day, you might.
I'm going to kill your urge to fap in this video as long as you stop twitching your thumb up and down for a few seconds and just listen to me. The reason you're so addicted to those websites is because you have no meaning in your life. You feel empty, you feel meaningless, and the only dopamine hit you can get is by scrolling on social media, and when that gets boring, you go and jack off. But seriously, bro, look back 6 months, where were you? You're in the exact same position. So next time you get an urge to fap, it's not actually you wanting to fap, it's you wanting dopamine. And you can get dopamine in so many more ways. Going for a walk, reading a book, exercising, there's so much stuff you can do.
Yo, what up YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jay Sin, coming back with another one, man. But I had to show y'all that clip posted by Carrie Hobb, man. Shout out to Carrie Hobb for posting that, because at the end of the day, you know, that young man is right. So many other things that we can do that can make us feel good, that can give us a dopamine release and actually level us up, which is so crazy. You know, a lot of people just view self-work, they view working out, they view reading, they view productive things as just like as if it's so painful, when it's like, yo, you reap the benefits and the rewards for what you do. They act like they don't get nothing for getting out there, doing something that could possibly better them, doing something that could, you know, give them more finances, you know what I mean? Doing something that could make them healthier. You know what I'm saying? Doing something that's good for their mind. People view that as boring. They view it as painful. You know what I'm saying? They view it as a waste of time, you know, just because it's not something that society is pushing on them. You know what I mean? It's not something that the masses around them are doing. So if it's something outside of what everybody else is doing, or what, you know, these celebrities is doing, or what, you know, your family may be doing, or any of that shit, then people don't want to do it. You know, but they want all of the benefits when they see people on a certain level. You know, not realizing that you have to do certain things to get to that level. You know what I mean? Even if it's nothing wrong with you wanting women out here. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with you wanting marriage or wanting a relationship. There's nothing wrong with that. But you gotta make sure that you intact first before you go get those things. You gotta make sure you attracting those things, you know what I mean, by taking care of yourself before that shit can even happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you can't go, you know, that you wrong for wanting these things, but it's ways to go about it. And watching pornography is not gonna get it. Out here lusting is not gonna get it. Out here wasting your time getting dopamine releases from bullshit is not gonna get it. You know what I mean? Because none of that shit is gonna be leveling you up. So it's like, you know, it's like somebody that's eating sugar and feeling good all the time, but, you know, you getting unhealthy at the same time. You a diabetic at the same time. You know what I mean? You fucking up your receptors at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just making yourself more healthy. It's the same with pornography. You know, you want to just keep sitting there fapping away, you know, your whole life, you know, but you still not getting no women while you doing that. You still not getting better at anything while you doing that. Instead, it's just like he said, you sitting in the same spot, bro. You sitting in the same spot you've been in for the last 6 months, for the last year, for the last 2-3 years. A lot of people who just don't want to get up and get out there and go get something, go after something, focus on something. You know what I mean? Other than the normal bullshit that they see everybody else is doing. You know, so they gonna keep scrolling. You know what I mean? They gonna keep fapping. You know, they gonna keep playing the video games and all of that shit. And then they gonna look up and realize that they lost a bunch of time doing that. You know what I'm saying? Doing that same shit. They got caught up in that same cycle that we talked about earlier. And you know, it's just it's no future in it, bro. When you realize it's just like, damn, it really ain't no future in that lifestyle. You know, so that's why we had to vamp out of that shit. And people think, you know, people don't see the spiritual side of being on NoFap, the spiritual side of being on semen retention. People don't realize how closer to God you get while doing something like this, because you need God to do something like this, especially in this world. You know what I'm saying? You gonna need the strength of the Most High to snap out of anything that we've been programmed to do. You know what I'm saying? That has something to do with the flesh, has something to do with drugs, alcohol. You know what I mean? Your dopamine receptors, the mindset that you have. You need the Most High to snap out of a lot of things that we were programmed to do in this matrix. You know what I'm saying? You really need that shit, because it's not easy to get out of that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's important for us to wake up, man. Because if we don't wake up, we're going to stay asleep. And then you're going to realize that, damn, you know what I mean? Look what I done to myself. You know, you once had a vision. You know what I mean? You once had a light. You once had focus. You once had ambition. You once had a drive, bro. But you had everything that the elites don't want you to have. You had everything that the devil don't want you to have. You had everything that society don't want you to have. And guess what, bro? You tricked it off. I tricked it off, bro. I tricked it off. The gifts, the talents, the blessings. I tricked it. You know what I'm saying? But when I got myself back right, when I got my focus back, when I got my mindset back in order, when I changed it away from those old ways, those demonic ways, you know what I mean? I got rid of those demonic ass habits. The things started to change, bro. You know what I'm saying? My health back in order, you know what I'm saying? So things gonna start reverse engineering in your life. You know what I'm saying? Things gonna start reverse engineering, going in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? And you in that rewiring process, because a lot of times in life, bro, we let what's going on around us, we let what we see, you know what I mean? We let what get in our mind control us. You know what I'm saying? So why you think it's so many people that struggle, so many people that need therapy, so many people that need rehab? You know what I mean? So many people that need the shit to get their mind back right, bro, because, you know, a lot of this shit out here is designed for us to fail. It's designed to cripple us. You know what I'm saying? It's designed to strip away that light, that glow that you got now, that glow that you had to get back. It wasn't easy, was it? It ain't easy to fight for this glow, is it? It ain't easy to maintain it once you get it, is it? But it's worth it. It's worth it. Because living your life in the gutter, bro, where you just, you know, you think that you living, but you really ain't. You just existing, bro. Man, listen, bro. That's not a way to live, bro. If anything, you just playing right into their hands, and you got people that's just, you know, they just waiting on you to die, bro. They waiting on you to die. You know, and meanwhile, you know, you might be stressing people out around you, but when you so caught up into this world, you really don't care, bro. And that's the sad part about this shit, bro. You know, when you under the influence, when you addicted, you know what I'm saying? When you out here lusting, when these demons constantly in your mind whispering all of this bullshit, bro, it's a lot of people around you that may be suffering. Your parents can be suffering. You know what I mean? Just like your vibration suffering, just like your energy suffering, just like everything about you is suffering, bro. It could be people, kids is suffering in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you are not you when you in this state. You know what I mean? You what they want you to be, which is a fucking robot. You know what I mean? Which is underachieving, which is a loser. You know what I mean? And that's what it is, bro. When you not you, bro, a lot of people suffer around that, and it be sad. You know what I mean? You have people that's just ready for you to, you know, they wanted you to take off. They probably saw it in you. But we allow these things to just, what we do to ourselves, we allow that shit to just take over us, everything about us, man. So it's important to wake up, because once you wake up, bro, I'm telling you, bro, everything about you will start reverse engineering. And you're going to get a lot of that light back that you used to have, that glow that you used to have, that ambition that you used to have, that confidence that you once had. And you're going to put yourself on track, right, to attract the right things in your life that's going to connect with you. It's going to connect with your spirit. It's going to connect with your energy. It's going to connect with your vision. It's going to connect with your dreams. You know what I'm saying? It's going to connect with your aspirations. It's going to connect with your purpose, bro. And it's a lovely thing. You're going to look at life totally different. And it's going to be, and things going to start dropping off, bro. People going to start dropping off. Family going to start dropping off. Habits going to start dropping off. It's going to be a lot of things that just fall off of you. Things in your mind going to start falling off. You ain't going to even be interested in the same things, bro. And that's called growth. What you just interested in this moment, bro, that is stuff that's not gonna grow you. You know what I'm saying? It's things that's gonna hinder you, bro. And that's why you seeing so much. That's why you seeing all of these things, bro. You think they don't know that if your health ain't right, that is gonna hinder you? They know that. That's why they want to keep us unhealthy. That's why they attacking these kids with all these commercials and these dyes and toxins they put in this food and making it look all nice. That's why, motherfuckers dealing with the shit that they dealing with, because they know if you're not healthy, you ain't gonna get to where you trying to get to. They know if you lusting, you're not gonna get to where you trying to get to. You're not gonna be in your light. You're not gonna be yourself. You know what I'm saying? They know this shit. So that's the two things they really trying to do. They're trying to keep you unhealthy. They're trying to keep you unfocused. They're trying to take away your drive. They want to put you at the lowest point because they don't want you to come up, bro. They really don't. So when you start really making these changes, bro, that's why you're going to become a big threat to a lot of people around you. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gonna be the real deal, and people gonna see that shit in your energy, and you don't even know the amount of respect that you gonna get from that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about, bro. And it start with you respecting you, and then guess what? The people around you gonna respect you. They ain't gonna have no choice because of the changes you made, the sacrifices you making. When everything is set up to go against where we trying to get to. So we gotta be okay with going against the grain. And on these journeys, bro, we going against the grain. Because we know it ain't did nothing for us, bro. It's obvious. It's obvious. Look at your health. You know what I mean? Look at the time that you wasted. You know what I mean? Look at your lack of focus, your lack of vision, where it's getting blurry. You can't even see where you're going. You don't even know where you're going no more. You used to. You knew what you wanted to do. But now you're doing what they want you to do. And now you see their evil plan, their evil plot, bro. Now you see it. So now you're going to think twice. You know what I mean? Before you react. And that's how it should be, bro. All of this shit, just think about it, bro. Just think about it, man. Every time you get hungry, you go reaching for something. You're gonna consider yourself now before you even go reaching for something. Because you know that these triggers is something that you gotta get control over. Every time you see some skin or a piece of, you know what I mean? You see some cheeks or something, you'll be ready. You'll be ready to fap. You're gonna be ready to go in your phone first chance you get and watch something. You know what I mean? And bust something. Now you ain't gonna do that no more. You gonna really consider yourself now. You gonna consider your moves. You know what I mean? You gonna consider the vision. You know what I mean? You gonna consider the Most High first and foremost, bro. Because you know that a lot of this shit is set up for you to lose. And you know you're not here to be doing that shit. You're not here to feel good all the time. You're here to put in this work. You're here to work on yourself. You're here to become your best version. Because that's where the real dopamine releases come from. That little temporary release that you getting ain't shit compared to how you gonna feel when you getting better out here. but they just want you to just keep giving in to the temporary shit. You know what I'm saying? And you got a lot of people that's taking that cheese, bro. We cannot take that cheese no more. Cause you ain't go grow. So we can't go. No. Not no more. Not no more. All we did was learn from that bullshit. Thank you. Thank you for the lessons. Thank you for the lessons. You know what I mean? Because that's all we chopped it up to. Lessons, lessons, lessons. And now here come the blessings. Now here come the levels that we moving up. Here come the better health. Now here come the glow. You know what I mean? Now here come the mind. You know what I mean? Where we could formulate and do whatever up here, whatever's in here, wherever we see ourselves, we can go now. That's freedom, bro. Everything that had those addictions and all that shit that kept us locked down. Listen, bro, that's a non-factor. We don't care about that because we're not allowing it. So we got to keep this same energy moving forward, all right? And that's my word, man. My name is Jay Sinn, the Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
First I'ma get on my grind, then second stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get